But before I started the stream, I wanted to show people what Nintendo has gone and done, and I think it's kind of probably the dumbest thing they've done in a while. Maybe I'm just not getting the point, and maybe it'll make sense at some point. But to me, it seems really stupid. So it's these like digital card things, right? Oh, virtual game cards. So I updated the operating system for both my regular Switch and my Switch Lite. Oh, I had to do the Switch Lite because what happened was like I updated the operating system on here, and I had got this Dragon Ball game to play, and I couldn't play it unless I linked it with my Switch Lite, and then whatever. Then now I can apparently share between the two. But what happened when I did this was, so like normally, see how Donkey Kong Country, there's like a card. It says Donkey Kong Country, and then there's a little, it shows that there's no card in there. Um, and then over here, this Dragon Ball Z game, like this actually, the card is inside the system, like an actual card. So this one, the game's not in there. That's why it's, highlighted like it's not in there. And then this one, it's a solid color. So it did that to every single one of my digital games. So like all these ACA Neo Arcade Archives, Neo Geo games and Arcade Archives, like this Night Slashers games, these are all like digital only games. This is a digital only game. So now anytime I want to open a game, I have to do this. To play this game, you'll need to load the virtual game card on this system. And then it's like, whose virtual game card do you want to load? And then I guess since this is my account, and then now look at this, eject from the other system, because I have all these games for the most part. I pretty much everything I have on this, I have on my Switch Lite. There's some things I don't, between the two, but for the most part, everything is on each one. So since I have it on the other one, I have to eject it from the other system and load on this system. And then like it's thinking, and then it does this. Virtual game card has been loaded. I have to do that for every single game now. And then like if I want to go play this on my Switch Lite, since I just put it on here, I would have to go through that process now on the Switch Lite. Now that it's on here, I can just load it anytime, right? But if I go to the Switch Lite, I would have to go through that process again. Now, I don't know how this works if I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. Like that could be a problem. Um, because I don't know how that works. Like I haven't tested it yet. I might do that later, like turn off the Wi-Fi on both systems and see, because that would suck too if like you were somewhere and you weren't connected to Wi-Fi, and you tried to play this and then you can't load it because you're not connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know how any of this works, but it's so stupid. Like I feel like they kind of like broke their own operating system, because before it was just seamless. Like I could just whatever, if I wanted to play it on one, I played on or played on the other. It didn't matter. I mean, you have like your shared save data, but you go to your save data cloud, and you can, you do have to be connected to the internet, but you can download the save data. But I mean, that's fine, like that's cool, whatever. But yeah, this new virtual card bullshit is just insane. And I wanted to take the time out at the beginning of this to show people, because I don't know if everybody is completely aware that they did this. But it's fucking crazy. I mean, literally, like all my games now are like this. Look at that. Like every fucking game, pretty much. Not pretty much, literally every game. Look, I have to fucking go through that step. Any of these games. I mean, some of these are physical, but a lot of these are digital games. Like Flashback, I don't own that physical. Like Gate of Doom, like a lot of these are digital only games, and it's like, Postal Redux. I don't think that that's physical. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. I can't believe that they did this. Where I said in before Scotty should have emulated. That's crazy. Nintendo's weird as fuck again. Yeah, it's I don't even understand the point of them doing it, like from a business standpoint. Like I don't understand how it benefits them. I mean, it just seems irritating for gamers, and I can't figure out how it benefits them. Roy said if that's the case with Wi-Fi, Nintendo is messing up big time. Sounds like you need both your systems with you if you're traveling for vacation. Dumb dumb. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, because if you're going on vacation, you're likely to just bring your Switch Lite. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, if you, I gotta test that out because it's like if you do need Wi-Fi, that's bullshit. Like what you would have to fucking go through this process for every single game that you want to play, like before you leave. That's crazy. Um, but anyway, and see, look, now I have to do it for this game too, just proving how irritating this is. This whole other bullshit step. Look at that. Because the last place I checked it out was on the Switch Lite. Ridiculous. Like, look at all that shit. And it's not like it's super fast either. Like, there's like a hang up when it has to think. And like, you didn't have that before. Like, you didn't, it was unnecessary. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's something, I haven't really seen anybody else complain about it. I don't know if, I can't be the only one that's complaining about it, but it's a weird, weird decision. And I don't know if it's something that they can fix or roll back or what, but like I feel like more people should be up in arms about like fuck oh, games are going to be $80 and fucking whatever. Like fuck that. I'm pissed about this more than anything. Super irritating. But anyway,